Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. Just give it a couple minutes, guys. Let people get on here and we'll get right to it. Good morning, Amber. Good morning, Amber J. Happy Friday. Good morning, Rosebud. Good morning, good morning. Just give it a couple minutes, guys. Let some people jump on here and we'll get right into it. It's going to be a banging Friday today, guys. Let's make that money. Oh, hey. Like I said, just give it a couple minutes, let some people jump on here, and then we'll start. If you guys could like the stream, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, just give it one more minute, guys, and then we'll jump into it and start. We'll go over some price alerts and get ready for the day. How everybody's morning going? Good? Alright, guys, let's jump right into it. Let's not mess around. Let's get this day rolling. It's Friday, baby. So, okay. AMD on the hourly chart, obviously. You can see it's right here at the 200. The 200 EMA is the yellow line on my chart. The 9 is the blue line. The white line is the 21. And the red line is the 50, guys. So, obviously, you can see that this is gapped up this morning. Today is also the third week expirations. It's the third week, so just want to watch out for that. There's a gap down here on AMD at 67.98, and there's also a gap way up here at 70.47, guys. Hey, Stout David, what's going on, buddy? So let's just keep in mind that obviously it bounced right here at the 200 on the 1 hour chart. This is where the 200 EMA is on the 5-minute chart, because I trade off of the 5-minute chart because I'm just a scalper. Good morning, Venus. So I just want to, I always want to know where the 200 is, because that's big support or resistance. So I just mark it so I know where it is. And like I said, I'm only a scalper, guys. I'm in, I'm out, 10-15 minutes max usually, and I just move on to the other trade. I'm not a swing trader. We do have some swing traders in the Discord that are pretty good, but I just, to me, it's just better to get in, get out, lock in my profits, and move on. I usually don't take more than 1 or 2 trades a day. You just have to be disciplined. I've learned that if I'm green in the morning, back when I first started, I'd usually give it up. So there is such thing as overtrading. So keep that in mind. If you could just get one good trade in a day, that's all you need. That's how you build and compound an account. It doesn't matter how much green you are, $1, $10, $20, whatever, $100, $1,500. That's how you compound an account, guys. Is you take your gains and then you're done for the day, and then you move on to the next day and the next day and the next day. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Everybody wants, these home run hits. That's not how it is. All you need is base hits, green every day. That's how you compound an account, okay? So, on AMD, like I said, there's a gap right here. And then there's obviously a gap up here. So just keep that in mind. We are oversold right here on the 1 hour chart. So we might look for a bounce. Also, do you see that nice little W pattern forming? It's not that beautiful, it's not that, but it's still there. You can still see it. So I use everything, guys. Patterns, previous day high low, Also, guys, if you guys don't know the previous day high-low strategy, I suggest you look it up. I didn't make it up. I just use it. And I tend to only make trades near the previous day high or the previous day low. If it's in the range, I try to just stay away from it. Okay? I just try to stay away from it. Your best bet pretty much is towards the highs and the lows. That's just my opinion. Everybody's different. So just keep that in mind, guys. Check out that previous day high-low strategy. I actually did a video on it. If you guys go back in my past videos, you will see that, man, it does work. Now, nothing's 100% in this market, but it really does give you an edge. So we have this gap right here, and we have a gap up here on AMD. So pretty much where the 200 is on the 5-minute is where the 21 is on the 1 hour. So obviously it would have to be above that, so for puts, my put trigger would be right here at 67.82. My first price target would be right here at 67.50 for AMD. Guys, put price alerts. What's going on, Harry? Good morning, brother. And then my last price target would be previous day low, which is 67.30. And then my next, I'll give you one more. There is a support here at 67.06, but I would say my next price target will be right here at 66.84. That's for the downside. For the upside, guys, like I said, here's the 200. I want you guys to be safe. As you can see, look to the left. Like I tell everybody, you have to look to the left, guys. Look what it did prior, where it was, what it did. As you can see, there's huge resistance right here. Came up, boom, rejected. Came up, boom, rejected. So obviously, I'd want to be above that because it could get rejected right at this level, guys. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, always look to the left. Logan, we'll go over meta, buddy. We will definitely. Logan hit meta. I know Harry hit meta yesterday at the end of the day, and I think Lee in the Discord hit meta. Guys, we're absolutely just killing it every day, and not only are we killing it, we're having fun with it. We're laughing, we're joking. Join the community, guys. You have literally nothing to lose, and it's going to definitely be eye-opening for you. Like I said, we're doing a 30-day free trial. If we weren't confident in the strategy, who does 30-day free trial? Nobody. So, guys, click that link. The website's in the description. Check us out. 30 days. Free. You can't beat that with a bat. So for calls, obviously, I want to be above previous day high, guys. That's just my opinion. Like I said, if you look to the left, there's a lot of resistance right here. So if you guys see it come up to previous day high, and it keeps failing to break out, or if it gets even above it, and just plots a couple candles there, just keep an eye on it. That's literally what Meta did yesterday, and they just watched it. I know Dion scalped it. I know, so there are good plays off the previous day high-low strategy. Check it out. You guys have nothing to lose. So for calls, I want to say... like 69.50. My first price target would be, and that's the pre-gap right there, guys. So obviously here's the gap, pre-gap. Just be careful because it could reverse that at that level as well. So just on the pre-gap, there's either strong support or resistance as well. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna give it to you. Yes, I see Google gapped up. Just stay away from it. It's out of the range. Unless it comes back to the range, then you could reevaluate. But I'm going to say calls right here, but just be careful because it could reverse right here. So just keep that in mind. And then my first price target would be right here at the gap fill at 70.45. My next price target will be right here at 71.30. And then my next price target will be right here at 72.23, guys. 72.23. Let's look at Google, okay, guys? Obviously Google gapped up yesterday. Okay? I mean this morning. So just keep that. I'll just stay away from it. See here, this is the range. Previous day low, previous day high. I want to take trades that's near previous day high or previous day low. That's where you're going to have your best odds at, in my opinion. Now, in the middle of the range, you could make trades and you could still win. But if you could just guys, just wait. Even if it starts in the middle of the range, just wait till it gets to previous day high. Then reevaluate and just have patience. Like 80-90% of trading is just waiting for the setup to come to you. Don't FOMO, don't rush, don't try to. So for me personally, it gapped up. I just stay away from it unless it fills this gap. And then I would reevaluate down here whether it makes it support and then bounces, or, you know, breaks down and then falls. But since it's such a big gap up, I would just stay away from it. That's just me. That's just the way I like to do it. I want to play towards the high of the previous day and the low of the previous day. I'm not interested in here. I'm not interested over here. I'm not interested over here. Now, if it gaps up but then comes and revisits, then I'm interested. If it gaps down in the morning and then comes over here and revisits previous day low, then I'm interested to see what it does at that level. Not interested over here. Not interested over here, and not interested over here. Interested here and here. Okay? That's just my opinion. That's just the way I do it. And if you want to be consistent, you got to find out what works for you. So here's Amazon on hourly. We're going to go to the 5 minute. I'm going to see, boom, it's right at that 200. So I'm just going to make a little note of it right here. Boom. Put an alert. So when I go to the, it looks like it's rejecting it right now. So obviously it's right on the 5 minute, it's right at the 200. On the 1 hour, the 200's right here at 93.69. Again, guys, I'm not interested in it right here. You see this? I'm not interested. I'm interested here and here. So there is a gap to below at 89.90. See if there's any gaps above. Yeah, there's probably some gaps above, but way above. Now, what I tell everybody, look to the left. Look where it's been. Look what it's done. So, obviously, lower high, lower high, lower high, higher high. So, just keep that in mind. It can bounce. So, for me, if I want to go puts, it's got to be under the 200 on the hourly, guys. So, as you can see, it came, busted through the 200, came, retested it, bounced. Came, retested it again, bounced. Came and retested it, bounced. So what does that tell you? That there's strong support right here at the 200 on the hourly, guys. I mean, it's not rocket science, guys. I want everybody to learn. And if you join the Discord, we'll teach you. You're going to learn. It's not a follow me Discord. We're going to give you knowledge so you could understand the setups and what we look for, so you could call out plays and we could all make money as well. I don't want nobody to just blindly follow me. And if you're coming here to blindly follow me, then I don't want you here. I want you to learn on your own. Okay, guys? Well, not learn on your own, but learn, and then, you know, we could all make money together. Obviously, that takes time, and I understand. So I do give out calls live in voice, and you can take them trades. But ultimately, I want you to learn so you have that knowledge. So for calls, let's see. I like to be above previous day high again, to be honest. But like I said, it might come up here. Then you evaluate. If it's a strong breakout and it looks strong, get in calls once it gets above it and ride it. But if it starts looking weak, if it starts curling over, if it's getting overbought, that's when you want to look to ride the puts down, guys. Because in the first 5 candles on the 5 minute chart, if it stays in the range, it's expected to stay in the range for the day unless it's a late day breakout. Is it 100%? No, of course it's not. Oh, I am on the 4 hour. I appreciate you. There's really no difference though. Obviously, you know, the time frames are different, but look, double top here, boom, boom, down. So for calls, I would say above previous day high, guys. And then look to the left. Look where the previous day high is. See how there's resistance right here? Fall. You just want to look to the left. It's that simple. So I would say for calls, my call trigger will be right here at 95.60. My first price target will be 96.15. My next price target will be 96.71. And then my next price target to the upside will be right here, 97.89, guys. 97.89. For the puts, obviously this is where the 200 is. So you want to go, I would say, there's a little gap right here, guys, that needs to be filled. See this little gap? See how it gapped up? It might come down. Fill the gap. You want to look for the reversal there, for the gap fill reversal. If it shows, Harry's funny. If it shows reversing right around this, so obviously if it comes and fills the gap, you want to look for the reversal. Gap fill reversal. We play that all the time, and we bank on that seriously all the time. So if it comes and fills this gap, you want to look for, if it doesn't show signs of turning around, obviously don't get in calls. You want to see the signs of, of it reversing. So for puts, obviously it's going to have to be below the gap, right? Because of where? It could bounce right there. So I'm going to say for puts, just to be safe, 93.53. 93.53 would be my put trigger. My first price target is going to be right here at 93.21. My next price target, where's it going to be, guys? Right here at previous day low, because it's most likely going to stay in the range. 92.92, guys. And then my next price target will be right here. Look to the left. 92.67. Guys, the candles tell you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. It's really that simple. Let's go to Apple real quick. Let's go to the 5 minute, see where the 200 is. Market, because I want to see, I want to be able to see it on the hourly chart because I'm trading. Even though I'm giving you, the reason why I use the hourly chart is because it blocks out all the noise from the 5 minute chart. Okay? But I want to know where the 200 is on the 5 minutes, so I just mark it so I can say, okay, it's there, it's right here. And as you can see, it's been bouncing right here. So see if there's a gap below. Not that I see. Gap above. So obviously Apple's great. Where is it? It's towards the top of the range. I'll be watching Apple today. I will definitely be watching Tesla as well. My advice for news people is you don't have to hit every stock. When I first started, guys, I used to be like, man, how am I going to catch this stock that's ripping? How am I going to know? Just stick to one stock. Pick one stock and get to know it. Trade that stock over and over and over and over again. It doesn't matter where you make your money in the market, guys, as long as you're making consistent gains. So, like I said, I look at about 5 stocks per day, but my main focus is on Tesla. If Tesla's not where I need it to be, or what I'm looking for, I'll go to Amazon, I'll go to AMD, I'll go to Meta, I'll go to SPX. I've been playing SPX a little bit because Chuckles has been killing it, and so I'm kind of gravitating towards SPX a little bit. I tend to stay away from it, but just my opinion, just watch one stock. Trust me, just watch one stock. Each stock, in my opinion, will give you 2 opportunities per day, whether it be up and down, down and down, up and down, up and up, whether it be 2 opportunities per day, in my opinion. So, obviously, it's towards previous day high. I'm going to be looking to, obviously, go short here if it can't break out of this level. Now, just because it goes above this level doesn't mean that it's going to make it support. So, and I'm going to show you something on Meta from yesterday, guys. Okay, so obviously this is the previous day high. The previous day high was right here. See how it broke out later in the day, but could not, even though, okay, so this is the high previous day. You see that right here? See it right here? So see how it broke out? But even though it broke out of it, it could not make it support and eventually died. So obviously, people in the Discord, like my man Logan, Harry, Lee, even Dion, they all made money on it. I know Dion made a little bit of money while it was, trading right here, but once it broke and got the sell signal, they got in, boom. Made a quick 25%, I believe, or even 30. You just got to watch these levels, guys. Watch these levels. I was on Apple on the hourly, so I'm just hyped today, guys. I got a good feeling. I know it's going to be a green week for me. Even if I was to take a loss today, it's still going to be a green week for me. So I'm excited. It's usually always a green week. I do have red trades, but usually my weeks are green. So obviously this is going to have to be above previous day high for me to go long, guys. But look for the reversal at previous day high. So I'm going to say right here at 136.43 will be my call trigger. My first price target is going to be $37. Guys, these dotted lines, the red is resistance and the green is support. So I use them as price targets. So that's going to be my first price target. My next price target is going to be right around here at 137.35. My next price target is going to be right here, 137.99, and then my last price target for the upside will be 138.57. So, but again, just watch this area. It's a huge area. So for the puts, it's trading right here. Obviously, this is the 200 right here on the 5-minute. I want it to be lower than that. Look to the left. You see the 200, right? Look to the left. See it bounce right here. Boom. You guys want to, you just always want to look to the left, baby. You always want to look to the left, guys. See what it did. See what, you know, it's like a map. It's already been printed for you. You just got to look. You just got to open your eyes and say, hey, at this level it did this, you know, whether it even be months ago. You want to watch these levels. So for puts, I'm going to say, and look, this is a huge level. Back here in December 21st. It got above this level, but look, it couldn't make it support and then just died. Once it broke down below this level right here, look to the left. Obviously, it was like support. You see the bounce right here? Then it broke it, came back up, almost retested it, and then dumped. Then it came back up, broke through the level, couldn't make it support, then dumped. You guys want to look at these levels. I'm telling you, I'm giving you guys the game. I'm giving y'all the game. Let's go. So, for puts, I want to be under the 200. I want to look to the left. Obviously, that would be a nice spot right around here. So, 35.11 will be my put trigger. My first price target will be right here. See how underneath here it's flat. It lines up here. Let's see if it lines up anywhere else, guys. Boom, at the top of this wick. Guys, giving y'all the game. Giving y'all the game. So, 134.44 will be my first price target. My next price target will be where? Look, guys, look, it's easy. See it's flat here? Look, it lines up with the wick right here on the left, guys. 133.44. And then my next price target will be, you know, right here at 133.25 on Apple. Let's go over Meta, because my guy Logan wants to go over Meta. So let's mark the 200 on the 5-minute, because I'm trading off the 5-minute. And that could be big support, or it could turn into resistance if it breaks through it. Look at the level, guys. Look how toppy it is here. Every time it comes up to this level, 137, dump. Touches it, dump. Comes back up, retests it, dump. Retests it. What's it gonna do, guys? What is it gonna probably do, guys? Come on. What's it gonna do, baby? It's gonna probably dump. So, just keep that in mind. I mean, all you gotta do is look to the left. Look to the left. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna get in calls until where? It's above previous day high. Why? Look at rejection, rejection, rejection. So if it gets above that and it's a strong breakout, then you go long. Now, if you want to scalp a little call, say it looks bullish on the 5-minute. If you want to scalp a call from, I want to say like right here, 136.94. Where's your first price target going to be, guys? Previous day high, 137.42. Then if you guys want to look for price targets and there's no obviously candles to go off of, just go to a later time frame and see, because obviously there's going to be more. But that's good for the call trigger. I don't think this is going to go. I don't think it's going to go up. I'd be really surprised. So for the put trigger, I want it to be below the 200 on the 5-minute, which would be nice. So I'm going to say, see, there's a lot of support here. Look to the left. See how it's flat, flat, flat? Comes here, bounces up, and then it gets rejected, breaks through it. So That's why I try not to give price triggers right at these flat spots, because you could get caught in them ultimately. Even though this went down and then wicked back up, obviously it's real flat here for a reason, because there's support here. And obviously it's support here, but over here it's trying to make a resistance, but couldn't. See the wick? Tried to break down, but then boom, couldn't. Oh, I'll go over Baba here in a minute, guys. If you guys have any stocks you want me to give price targets on, type them in the chat, guys. I'll give you price alerts for them. So, put trigger. This one's a toughie because you could get caught. I don't want people to get caught. Honestly, I'm going to say right here, 134.25, just to be safe. Where's my first price target going to be? Right here, 133.64. That's the support. Then if it breaks below that, where's the next price target, guys? Look to the left, baby. Right here, 132.79. Sorry, guys, I'm just hyped. I'm in a great mood today. You know, I'm just loving life right now. And then my next price target would be 132.14 to the downside. So let's go over Baba real quick. I used to play Baba all the time, and then I took it off my watch list. Gapped up this morning, guys. Gapped up this morning. Let me see something real quick. Gapped up this morning. 200's right here for now. Alright, guys, we only got 6 minutes left because I got to jump to the Discord and give some price alerts in there as well. So, Baba's where? Where is it? It's above the range. So what? I'm not interested in it. I'm just not interested in it unless it comes back and tests this range. Now, if it comes back, guys, and Bob is known for this, usually it jumps up in the morning. I know in the past it was like this. I haven't been watching it for a couple months now. But usually it gives up its gains in the morning. Not saying it will, but just keep that in mind. So obviously if it gives up its gains, you're going to, where are you going to look? Right here at the previous day high. But that's the gap fill as well. So obviously I would wait for this, put an alert right here. Put an alert right here. So you could see if it gets to that level. So if it fills the gap, it shows that it's going to reverse. Obviously, gap fill reversal. And the previous day highs there. If it makes it support, you get in, you go long. If it breaks down into this area, right, then you go short. Then you go short, guys. You get puts. Where's your stop loss going to be once it breaks below it? And wait for a candle to close below it. Don't wait for it to just go down here and then you jump in and then it wicks back up and you get clapped. So just wait for a candle or two to close. Where's your stop loss going to be? Right here. Right here. At previous day high. But that's what I would do. I would just stay away from it, just like Google. Unless it's back towards the top of the range. Big day, big profits. My man chuckles. Let's look at Coca-Cola, guys. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, I have on my watch list. I don't really play it because it just moves so slow. It reminds me of Walmart now, kind of. And me and Chuckles used to kill Walmart. Even Amber in the Discord. But this is a good place to for it to be. It's right here at previous day low. Right? Let's mark the 200 on the 5 minute. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Guys. So what do you guys think this is going to do, guys? What do you think it's going to do? Type it in the chat. What do you think? You think it's going to use it as support? Look to the left. Do you think it's going to make it support or you think it's going to break it? Now, it could go either way. But look at all the support. Wick, wick, wick. Now, if you see it break down and then wick off of the previous day low, then you get insured to ride it down. Yeah, Venus, what's the time frame? Is that the 1 minute? I'm sorry, guys. That's an inside joke in the Discord. You'd understand if you were in there. But I'm looking for support here at Coca-Cola, guys. Look at the wick. Boom. Look at the wick. Boom. Even here. It came right back up. There's a lot of support on Coca-Cola right around this area. So just wait for it. And I personally wouldn't trade it because it just moves slow. And I need volatility. I'm a volatility trader. So I like to get in, get out. I want volatility. I don't want to hold long. I don't want none of that stuff. Does yeah, support, baby, support. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions before I jump off here and go to the Discord and give some price alerts over there? Anybody? No? Yeah, guys, Dion's been doing great in the Discord. She hasn't even had a red day since she started, and she's only been in there about a week. She's been absolutely crushing it. Thank you, Harry. I just want everybody to be profitable, guys. I want people to learn. I've been there. I want everybody to understand that I used to be like you guys, not know what I was looking at. Just, FOMOing, and you got to have discipline. You got to have structures. You got to have rules. There's got to be a plan. If you have a plan in place, then you just stick to the plan, guys. And that's the best advice I could give you. You know what I mean? Just try one strategy, try to stick with it, and try to learn with it, work with it. Over here, we have a proven strategy that we use every single day. Now, everybody's is a little bit different. You have to find out what works for you. But I could kind of guide you in the right way, in the right direction. Also, Chuckle's been in the market for 25 years. He's a mentor to even me. And we all appreciate you, Chuckles, and love you, brother. So, I'll see everybody in the Discord, guys. I'll see everybody in the Discord, and we're going to have some fun today, just like yesterday, baby. Everybody have a good day. Stay green. Remember, don't be defeatist. You can do this, guys. Do not give up. Just keep going. You're going to have them days where you take losses and you lose. Just keep trucking. You will make it if you really do want it. See you guys in the Discord. Happy Friday, guys. Later.